What's up, guys? So today I thought I would do a different kind of video on flipping motor mounts. I know I've done a video showing you how to do it before, and today we're going to do it again, but today I'm mostly focused on, is it worth doing? What's the difference? How do you feel? Etc., etc. And we're going to be using the Buick. So here's the Buick. I drove it a couple minutes ago just to make sure that I was fresh on what it felt like. Some of the complaints I have on the factory systems on these, especially when it gets old, is if you rock the engine back and forth in park, there's a fair amount of movement and you can feel it. And I'm sure it needs lower mounts too. But today we're just going to see how much of a difference just flipping these main mounts can make and whether that's worth doing. So first, let's get these flipped, then we'll go for a drive and see what it feels like. So that leaves us with one last question. Was that worth doing? Is this any good? Is it any better than it was before? So driving it down the road, the first thing I can say is it does feel a little different. I do not really feel any more engine vibration or anything like that. I think it's just as well isolated as it was before. But when I get on the gas, it feels more direct. I don't feel the engine and the transmission shift as much before the car responds. So that's one big thing. So let's take it right here and turn around, and I'm going to see how it feels taking off from a stop. Yeah, just more direct, more solid. Honestly, I think this feels like the way these should have come from the factory. Just as comfortable. I haven't lost anything in the comfort department or noise department. Just the engine and transmission feel a little more solid and a little more like they're connected to the car. So I can't see a single downside to flipping the mounts and nothing but upsides. And as you saw, it only took a few minutes. The important thing with doing that is make sure you soak it down good with penetrating lube, so that it will rotate in that cavity, because otherwise it'll get stuck about halfway and it won't flip all the way. So use that liberally with that one. So the last thing I want to try here is parking on a hill, because normally when you park on a hill, if you let the car roll to a stop, you can feel the engine and the transmission sort of ka-thunk or sort of slide or move under the hood. So I want to see if there's a noticeable difference just flipping the mounts in how that behaves. Okay, this is a little bit of a hill, so let's just put it in park. You can still feel it move. It's not quite as bad, it's not quite as big a ka-thunk, but it's definitely still there. But that was that. Overall, I cannot say enough about how I recommend flipping mounts if you're going to do that. The next thing I think I'd like to do is, now that we've done this comparison in a video, is maybe do the urethane motor mount bushings and see how they compare to just flipping stock bushings. So if you want to see that, let me know down in the comments and drop this video a like. Make sure you're subscribed so you see those videos when I make them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.